Alison and Niamh are best friends and they'll soon be 10 years old. The two girls want to have a joint birthday party, and the task of organising it falls on their mothers, who set about finding a venue, organising the cake and sending out the party invitations. The learning points to watch out for in this week's programme include writing letters and notes, using a calendar and getting to grips with alphabetical order. But before we join the party, let's hear from Michael Early and Mary McMahon. Both Michael and Mary left school at a young age and found that this has affected them both at home and at work.
I worked at Sound for a few years, and then cleaning. They're the only types of jobs that I'd apply for, because there was no reading and writing involved.
A letter come in now from, say, a friend or a job or anything, got a job application, I had to get mum to fill out and post it in so I can get a job, but still they turned me down because of my education, no education.
You couldn't read your own letters. You know, you were waiting, if you were expecting a confidential letter. I used to dread them. Not that I got many, but when I did get them, because you'd have to give them to someone to read.
Basically restaurants I don't go because there's menus, you see, and I couldn't read whatever would be on the menu, and it'd be very embarrassing. So normally I'd either bring my girlfriend or my wife, I'm married now, but I used to get them to read the menu, and it'd be very embarrassing because it'd say to you, what's wrong, you can't read? Oh, I'm pain in my eyes. I make up some excuse every time when I go down to a restaurant or even to a pub when I can't even read the name of the drinks. I'd have to get them to do it, which is very embarrassing for me.
I used to let on I could read. I often took a book up and let on I was reading it. No, it's not a thing you tell people. Now it wouldn't bother me to tell them, but then it did.
More from Mary and Michael later, but now it's breakfast time in the Quigley household, and no sign of those children yet.
Look at the time. Thomas, will you give those kids a shout? They'll be late.
Come on, kids, you're going to be late.
Morning. What do you want in your sandwiches for school?
I'll have ham, please. Cheese.
Okay. 1 ham, 1 cheese.
Mom, I need a note for my teacher to go on my school tour next Wednesday.
Well, I'm busy here getting lunches. Run in next door now and get a notepad and Dad will write it for you.
Yeah.
What date is it?
I think it's the 6th.
6th of October. Isn't somebody going to have a big day coming up soon?
Yeah, Dad, it's going to be my 10th birthday. And it's going to be Niamh's. Dad, can we have a big party, please?
So 2 big days coming up very soon.
Yep.
We'll have to see what we can do about that, won't we? Okay, Tom, let's have a look at this note. 21 Hillcrest Grove, Kilkenny, 6th of October 2000. Now, Tom, what's his teacher's name?
Miss Kane.
Thanks. Dear Mrs. Kane, Thomas has our permission to go on the school tour next Wednesday. Please make sure that you give him plenty of homework during the coming week.
No, Dad, don't write that. I don't want that. We're going on our school tour.
All right, we won't say that. Yours sincerely, Thomas Quigley. Now, Tom, be sure and give that to your teacher. Good man.
Okay, kids, come on now. Hurry up, lunches are ready. Here we go.
Thank you.
Good boy. That's it. Good girl. Off you go.
See ya.
Bye.
Have we any plans for Alison's big day?
Oh, not don't know yet. I'll talk to June later, that's Neve's mum, and we'll arrange something, don't worry about it.
There are many occasions when you might want to write a short letter. Let's have another look at the letter Tom's father wrote for him. The first thing he did was to write his own address, just here, on the top right-hand corner of the page. He wrote it so that each line of the address is written underneath the other. The date goes next, just skip a line and write it under the address. If this letter was to a family member or friend, you could begin by saying Dear Margaret or Hi Margaret, but this letter is a little more formal, so Thomas addresses the teacher as Dear Mrs. Kane, which he writes here on the left-hand side of the page. The content of the letter, the reason for writing it, goes next. Tom's teacher will be getting one of these from each child, so for her sake, Thomas keeps it short and sweet. Thomas ends his letter with the words, Yours sincerely, which goes here, on the left side of the page, a couple of lines down from where he has finished writing. Sincerely is one of those words which, although you see it often enough, can be difficult to spell correctly. So here's a tip. Just break it down into 3 sections like this. Sin, seer, and lee. That might help next time you need to write it down. Thomas signs off the letter with his signature. Your signature is simply the way you write your own name. The Read Write Now Learning Pack has worksheets on letter writing to practice on. If you don't already have your free learning pack, watch out for the free phone number at the end of the programme where you can call to order your copy.
I only realised this morning it's nearly time for Alison's birthday again. When's Neve's?
It's 24th.
Right.
24th.
Alison's is soon. Maybe we could do something together. Hold on, I'll just get the calendar.
Yeah.
And we'll see what dates we have.
Yeah, she was talking about a party, all right.
They always are.
What about the Fun Factory? What do you think of that?
Oh, that'd be good. It'd save us a lot of trouble,
it
wouldn't
would,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. Alison's birthday's on the 18th, which is the Wednesday.
And Eve's is 24th.
Which is the
Yeah,
Tuesday
that's-
following.
Tuesday, yeah.
So maybe we could go for the 21st. That's a Saturday in between the 2 dates.
Yeah.
Well, I have to go into town later on. I could go into the Fun Factory and see how much they charge and if they're free for that day.
Yeah, for about, I suppose, 8 to 10 children.
Yeah, okay. I'll inquire.
Aileen and June looked at a calendar to find a date that would suit both girls for the party. To make life easier, most calendars list each month on a separate page. The month is divided into weeks, and then the 7 days in each week are listed across the top. The days of the week always start with a capital letter: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There are a couple of tips for remembering how to spell the days of the week. Firstly, they all end in day. Most words are spelt as they sound, for example, Sat-er-day. However, Wednesday isn't. To help you remember, try sounding it out like this: Wed-nes-day, and then try spelling it. By using a calendar, you can find out what days of the week different events happen. For example, Christmas Day or family birthdays, which is just what Aileen and June did. Alison's birthday was on the 18th, so Aileen started by looking for the number 18. Then, by running her finger up to the top of the column where the days of the week are listed, she saw that the 18th was a Wednesday. Using the same method, June found that the 24th, Neve's birthday, was the Tuesday of the following week. So the best day for the party was Saturday 21st, which was in between the 2 birthdays.
Hello, I'd like to inquire about a child's birthday party, please.
Yeah, sure. What we do is we bring the kids in here for 2 hours and they play around, and then we give them a little party.
and give them sweets and drinks and stuff.
Okay, Saturday the 21st is when we were thinking of if that would be free.
Yeah, there's nothing booked in that day, so
Okay, well,
whatever time.
It's 8 children that I'd be bringing. How much is it per child?
Well, it's £5 during the weekdays and it's £6 at the weekends. So
Right, so
it's
£6 a child. I'll just get my notebook and take a few notes here.
Yeah, sure. 8 kids, is that right?
Yeah. So, 8 children at £6 each.
£6 a head.
And how long did you say? 2 hours?
2 hours.
2
yeah,
hours.
from the time we book in.
Okay, and they get crisps, somewhat else?
We give them sweets, potatoes, a drink, and like a little bar or some jellies and things like that.
And then, do I bring the cake or do you?
All you need to do is bring the cake and we have the candles and we supply everything else from there.
good, right.
You just bring the...
So basically, all I have to do is arrive with my cake and
Yeah,
else.
that's
Oh,
it,
that's
yeah.
brilliant. So we'll see you on the 21st, probably.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks.
If someone is giving you information which you need to remember, it's helpful to write it down as Aileen did. When you're writing a short note for yourself, you don't need to worry too much about your handwriting or spelling. Also, you don't have to write everything down, just the most important pieces of information or keywords. Aileen needed to remember the number of children, the cost for each child, what they would get at the party, as well as a reminder to bring along the all-important birthday cake. Aileen just took note of the key points. There's no need to write out full sentences.
Hello, how are you? Come on in.
Thanks. I'm just on my way back from the Fun Factory.
Oh, come on in, have a cup of coffee, will you?
I won't stop, I'm in a rush.
Right, did you get everything anyway?
Yeah, I got on fine. I have it all written down here. Now, for 8 children, it'll be £6 each. The 21st is free. For that money, they'll give them crisps, a drink, jellies, chocolate bar, something like that. We bring the cake, and then they do everything else. They provide the candles and everything. So all we have to do is turn up with the kids and the cake, and we can relax.
Well,
then.
that sounds grand. I think we should ring that then and book it. Have you got the phone number?
Oh, I forgot to ask for it.
Oh, sure, I can get the phone book and I'll look it up.
Okay.
Now that'll be in the business section, won't it? Yeah. No, wait, let me see. We've that's B, C, now D, F now. F-I, F-O, right, F-U, Fun Factory, 71522.